If you've ever felt that you're attracted to someone and, you're like, what do I do? Or you build this story in your head about like who they are. When we're attracted to people, we think we're attracted to them, to what we're seeing, right? To the person. But what we're really attracted to is the story that we have in our head about who they are, in addition to maybe what we're seeing, right? And even what we're seeing is through our own interpretive lens, right? Which adds to the story. And so this video, I want to talk about mind training and how we can use attraction to watch our mind and heal it. And what the deeper call is when we have an attraction, right? This has been my story for sure. And it's been a huge part of my healing when it comes to the opposite sex. And like, because for me, that is what I'm attracted to. And after my awakening, I actually was not attracted to anyone for like 2-3 years, which included my partner at the time, right? My husband. That's another video in and of itself, but it is a big part of the awakening journey. And I don't know if anybody connects with this. If you do, please let me know in the comments. But when we go deep into the devotional and awakening journey, there is a part of us that also disconnects. We connect so deeply and so, it's so surrendered and so devoted to the love of God. It's not even something that you control. It just happens that everything around you, not that it becomes meaningless, but for some time it loses its shine, because nothing can shine as bright as the love of God, the love that Jesus is showing us, the way that he's showing us of who we are and whose we are. What we are, 222 as we say that, right? Like what we are together. We are a family of light, children of God, right? Worthy from the get-go, from existence, co-creators with our Father, Mother, with this divine, abstract, never-ending, eternal love and light. Okay, I can go on forever, but let's focus on So, back to attraction, which a couple years after my awakening, after I like sort of dissociated from the body, and it wasn't intentional. It was just, I would, rather than dissociate, because that feels like the mind kind of doing something to go into survival, which was not the case for me. It was actually my soul, my spirit connecting with the grand spirit, right? With God's love, and feeling so full and so complete in it, overflowing, that it needed nothing else in the world. Nothing. 333. Nothing. It makes me think of that song. What's that song? Never enough, never, never, never enough. There's never anything that'll be enough to compare to that love, to that light, to that level of plenitude and fulfillment and just grace. And like I said, I digress. I'm so sorry because I go there and I get transported into that love. But once I started to integrate back into life, I could see how attraction came back. My body, awareness of my body, and, taking care of it in a way. It's not that I stopped taking care of it, but like in a new way. And I started to notice that pre-awakening, I was someone who was like, I'm attracted to this person. So like, I just built a story in my mind about like what I thought they felt, whether it was that I thought they liked me or that I believed that they didn't like me. But whatever it was always like reinforcing this idea of separation, of me and them, right? And then the attraction in between. And the real call that Spirit is giving us with any attraction is actually to go towards the person so that we can heal the mind. And that going towards doesn't mean to ask them out, but to actually see them for who they are in this moment, to reach to them, to reach out to them as a brother, as another human, but really even further, go beyond and see them in their Christ light, right? Get beyond the body, get beyond this story of attraction that you say, and just see them as the brother in light and love in God that they are. And it takes away all this heaviness. And most of the time, I promise, most of the time, if not all the time, the attraction falls away, because that attraction is our patterns. There's so much of our wounding, of our needing to prove our worthiness, of so many past things, not even just in this life, in other lives that we're bringing forth from our families, generational relationships, and all these things are coming forth in this present moment, and we're given the opportunity to heal them, but we're stuck in our mind about what this potentially can be, about our own worthiness, about this love being the one that makes us feel special. Trust me, for all of you, trust. If you are meant to be with someone, it will become clear. God will make that clear, yeah? Our work is to look at the mind and see the patterns and see the attractions and see the repulsions, because attraction and repulsion are two sides of the same coin. It's the ego's coin. It's a game, right? Oh, I don't like these people. Separation. Oh my God, look at him, look at her. What's going on here? Oh, maybe I think they feel something, or they're attracted to me. I'm not so attracted to them. All of that, me, them, me, separation, right? It just like solidifies it, but it is false. It is a false illusion. We are not separate, none of us. And those that we seem to be repulsed by or not attracted to, and we make space from, I mean, if we need healthy space from someone, that's not what I'm saying to go towards someone we need healthy space for. There's always a need for discernment, right? That's what the Spirit is for. That's what guidance is about. But what I'm talking about in the bigger picture of attraction, actually when you go towards someone who you feel might like you and you don't really like them like that, and you just show up as yourself and see the light in them and the Christ in them, go beyond the body, go beyond the story, the interpretation that you have, you could possibly find like incredible friendships, connections, learn so much from each other, because we are all here walking together. And so this is what I'm getting at. The Spirit is leading us always to go towards a brother, because the truth will be revealed. And to go towards them means to trust that when you have an opportunity to talk to them, when it shows up, when there is a communication, when they cross your path, you don't have to go out of your way to do any of this. If it's meant for you to go towards a person, life gives the opportunities, life shows you. And if we're being aware and vigilant to the workings of the universe, to the workings of life, and how the Spirit uses all of it for our own healing, then as soon as that invitation happens, we're like, oh, this is happening. Okay, this person, or this person's been on my mind. Like, side note, you know, when you're thinking about someone a lot and then they call you, or someone you haven't spoken to in a while, maybe something that wasn't so positive went down and you never got to heal that, talk about it, and just went on your ways. And then life gives you an opportunity. You cross them in the supermarket, right? And what you do is like avoid the situation versus actually be like, hey, it's so nice to see you. And I know we haven't talked in a while, but I'd love to talk whenever you have a chance, and see where that, just come with that openness instead of bringing the past. So this is an example of like how life puts things for you. And if we're paying attention, we can take those nudges and those invitations to heal our mind and our heart. So when you have that attraction, you go towards the person. When the opportunity arises, you say, hey, how are you? Or, you break the ice, break that interpretation in your mind. Go see beyond the body, beyond the attraction, and see them as a child of God, right? As a Christ light that they hold within them that they might not even know, or they do, it doesn't matter. It's like you connecting with that will allow you to see them for who they are in this present moment, and allow you to release the story you're bringing, the past. And so there's a really, what the Course in Miracles would call a holy encounter. A holy encounter. Because in that moment, you're also being allowed to see like, oh, there's really not everything that I thought there was here, because I'm not holding on to that story and I'm seeing them beyond what I've told myself that they are, right? And it's so relieving. I promise you, this has worked for me so much, and I would love to see how it works for you. If you can try this out with anyone you've felt attracted to, or anyone who's reaching out, and actually just see them for the light that they are. 1101 as I say that, because we're all one. We are ultimately one. But if we don't take actions that, even if they feel discomforting, right? Because they're out of our comfort zone. Our comfort is to hide or to believe whatever we believe about this person. Oh, don't mind my my bed in the back, just realized, yeah, there's been a lot going on today. Anyhow, the invitation is to go towards the person, specifically even in your mind, right? But if you have the chance in person in a very natural way, do it. You will see how all the tension is released, how this attraction kind of fades. And if there is anything more to be said, done, to connect there, that'll be shown, that'll be invited. And if not, we let it be and we bless our brother and we keep moving, right? And we free ourselves from all these potential attractions that we think we have, that we like, and ultimately, there's actually there's a deeper healing there, a deeper revelation of our true brotherhood, our true sisterhood, right? Our Christhood, really. And that goes for anyone. I'm talking about attraction, but that side that repulsion has, right? Like, or someone that we have, like, even like a friend that we don't get along with anymore, or something like that. Any relationship, really. Parents, siblings, co-workers. Notice if there is a call, an opportunity that arises, and you come across the person. You have a story. Let go of the story. Let go of what you think they are, what you think they're going to say, what they think of you, and just come with an honest and open heart. And just come as you, and let them surprise you. And also let yourself be surprised that most of what you think is not really what's there. And I think that that's really healing for our mind, all of us collectively, to notice how much of the story we have and how much we project out into the world. And it influences what we do and what we believe. So, full summary, take the chance. Notice when you're attracted, and don't avoid, right? Or when you're repulsed, don't avoid. Go towards with an open heart, and don't think of the person as the person in the story, but rather, brother in Christ, another human on this path, this journey, figuring it out, and let it unfold. And if you want to, if it feels like a big deal to go towards a person, or to say hi, or to let them, if they say hi, to respond, then ask the Spirit to give you strength to recognize when the opportunity comes, and to let the Spirit speak through you. Because Spirit is using all of this to heal your mind, to free your heart, and to expand us, so that we can come to know and live out who we truly are. If someone is meant to be in our path as a partner, in a relationship, as a wife, as a husband, whatever that may be, it will become evident. Trust that. Everything else is just an invitation to look at your mind and to free yourself and to come closer into union with your brothers, beyond attraction, beyond repulsion. That's it. That's all I got to say for today. I'm Steph, and this is Spirit-Led Steph. This was on my heart. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining me. We walk together. And if there's anything that you do or you have done, and if you try this, please let me know in the comments how that works out for you. Love you all. Stay blessed. Go shine your light.